Hi, my name is Patrick Smith. I'm from Winnemucca, Nevada, and I've been with the coaching program since April. Before I got into the coaching program, I had a lot of ideas, a lot of goals, a lot of things that I wanted to accomplish. I just didn't necessarily know how. Basically, since I graduated from high school, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. Just going out, spending 4 years and getting a degree and spending the rest of my life working to make someone else rich didn't sound like much of a life. But that's what all my friends are doing. But anyway, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur. And so about 4 years ago was the first time I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. And since then I've read pretty much every Rich Dad book I could get my hands on. And then I've been playing Cash Flow 101 and 202 for about a year now. And so you would think I would be rolling in the dough by now, but anyway, I knew I wanted to be an entrepreneur, and I knew that just the thought of starting a business and investing in real estate, it excited me. I knew that was something that I would be passionate about, and I knew that I wanted to be able to help people in the world. I've always thought it was kind of selfish for someone to work their whole lives just to take care of themselves and their family, when there's so many people out there that they just don't have the opportunities that we have. And I think it should be every person's responsibility to leave the world a better place than when they came into the world. So that's kind of my mission. But anyways, I knew I had the foundation, I just hadn't started building yet. I knew the differences between an LLC and a C corporation. I knew that I was going to need corporate attorneys and accountants and CPAs, and knew that I would have to implement different systems for marketing and advertising and that kind of thing. So basically, I had all the basic information that I needed, and I knew the types of businesses that I wanted to start. I just couldn't put the two together. I just couldn't take the first step and make it happen. So that's the point where I got to get into the coaching. I had been called a couple of times from the coaching program asking if I wanted to participate, and I kind of put them off for about 6 months while I was working, and then finally I said, okay, I'm ready, let's do it. And basically I knew that I needed somebody to help me take the first step. I knew I needed someone to push me, because I did know the steps I needed to take. It's just when you don't have anyone to be accountable to, you put things off. You say, well, okay, I need to start an LLC for my website business, but well, I got friends coming over this weekend, so it can wait. And then it can wait another week, and then another week, and then a year. And you put things off, and you don't get it done. And so I knew I needed someone that I had to answer to. And so that's where the coaching came in. And basically we sat down and or talked over the phone, and I told her what I wanted to do, and then she asked me what I wanted out of the coaching program, and I said I want to be held accountable for the things that I say that I'm going to do. And so that's what we did. We went through the program, and every week we worked out a list of things that I needed to get done, and that's what we did. I didn't always get them done. Sometimes the list was longer than the week was, and couldn't get them all. But I made the effort, and I mean that's what counts, as long as you're making positive steps towards your goal. So I knew I had two separate businesses that I wanted to start. The first one was an organic farm. I live currently on my parents' ranch in northern Nevada, and we've got extra acreage, and I knew that you have been reading about the collapse that's supposed to be coming, and the food shortages, and the run on oil prices and diesel prices, and it just makes sense that we're going to be coming on hard times, and food prices are going to be astronomical. And so I tried to figure out a way that we can, protect ourselves and still be able to make a profitable business. And it just made sense to start a farm, start growing produce. So basically, it's kind of like our insurance right now is we've got it set up, and got all the business licenses that we need, and the health permits and that sort of thing. And so yeah, it's basically insurance for when the collapse and the food shortage does happen. So I was pretty pleased to have accomplished that, and we're in a comfortable place right now with it. With my coach's help, I got the licenses. I took some different classes to learn about going through the organic application process. Talked to the different advisors, found a few mentors that would help me along the way, and talked to the city officials, and got the different permits we needed, and so now I think we're going pretty good on that. The other business was a weight loss book that I wrote. It was actually a program that I created for myself to follow. I had been overweight for pretty much all of my life, and I got to a point where I was just fed up with the different fad diets, and pushing hard, and then getting results, and then falling right back into my old habits, and I started reading and educating myself, and figuring out what really I need to be doing in order to get myself in shape, and stay in shape. And all the financial education books that I've read are very big on changing your mindset, changing your paradigm, and allowing yourself to grow, and getting rid of old bad habits, and that sort of thing. And I thought, well, it makes sense to implement it into a diet program. You need to change your way of thinking. You need to change your actual diet permanently. You can't go back to cheeseburgers and donuts after you've spent 3 months or 6 months or 2 weeks dieting and getting yourself in shape. It just doesn't make sense, and it seems like it would just be an unhealthy way to go. And so I wrote the program, designed the program, and followed it, and completed it, and hit my goal, and got myself a lot healthier. And so I wrote the book and decided to go ahead and try to market it. And with Nicole, my coach, she helped me go through, and we got an LLC set up for it. I now have, it's Farm Boy Logic, and set up a website, and have begun marketing it. And so that's what I'm mainly going to focus on now. I'd like to implement a coaching program and start a blog, and really try to help people. And from there, I would like to, we have plans on expanding it into other categories, such as getting yourself out of debt, and financial education. And then we'll see where it goes from there as we go into other topics. But right now, yeah, it's going to be mainly health and wealth, and so that's what we're going to follow. And basically, without the coaching program, I wouldn't be anywhere near where I am right now, because I'm a pretty strong procrastinator. I have been all my life, and I'm working on it, and it's definitely, the coaching program is something that definitely helped me kind of battle it. And I got some good feedback from my coach, and different ways to kind of train yourself to get out of those bad habits. And yeah, without it, there's no question I wouldn't be where I am. So I'm pretty thankful. From here, sky's the limit. I feel like things are just now getting off the ground, and we're moving. And I'm going to continue to keep taking it week by week, and setting up goals, and just going for it. By the age of 27, I plan to have a net worth of $10 million and a passive monthly cash flow of $100,000. So until I'm there, that's my goal. When I get there, I'll set another goal, and I'll work towards that. But until then, that's the plan.